And here we go.
There's the W. Here's ignition.
Doubling up.
Did he just do a Kerbal?
Back to the moon and beyond.
Put that in the big bag, you know.
Back at home, we all have a lot of work to do, but from here, that sure looks like a perfect world.
Propulsion continues to be nominal.
We did have an observation. 343 unfolds to go.
It's orange.
Water towers can fly! Bingo! Right in the center.
Where's Jacqueline? There it is!
That was surreal.
That's not what we want to see.
No!
Oh my god.
Yikes, you bet. Sure. We don't need any more of these.
Hello everybody, we are live once again from the Kennedy Space Center in
And hello guys, this is the back look at this rocket right now. We're just rolling back, and this is for the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. As we are watching right now, this whole Artemis rocket is continuing to roll back to the vehicle assembly building to fix what's going on. Then we hope to get a launch in April time now, because it looks like March is out of the window for this year. For this Artemis launch. So as we continue to watch this rollback, my name is Charlie. Sorry that I was talking about Falcon earlier today. SpaceX Falcon 9 that launched earlier today at 7:17 a.m. But now we are here to talk about this Artemis rocket. Right now it's currently returning to the vehicle assembly building for an issue I forgot. So yeah, we're just watching this whole rocket return. How long will it be? I don't know. But yeah, my other stream crashed, so I'm sorry about that. Stream crashing. But yeah, as you can see, there's a water truck spraying for the Artemis content before you see it only goes 4 miles per hour. So we're just going to continue with this rocket watching on to the vehicle assembly building. Yeah, let's have fun watching this. This would be fun. Don't know how long it will be, but yeah. Again, we're back on the returning stations. Changing this one. Okay, here we are. Let's change our thumb. W. That first one is kind of short. The second one is actually shorter. But here we are changing the thumbnail quick. Of the different. There we are, we saved it. That is the song. But yeah, again, this is currently heading back to the vehicle assembly building. As you can see, we're getting camera views of this rocket. You see, this is the talking. Listen to me. Nope, they're for sure not talking. When it's 3:28 p.m. Eastern. Right? Oh, rockets to return. Who is waiting for a rocket? Who is waiting? Let me know in the chat if you're waiting for this SLS rocket to lift off into space. Let me know, chat, and put your thoughts down below in the chat. Yeah, we're just waiting right now. I'm not going to be talking until I'm going to continue talking when the SLS, when NSF comes back. So yeah, I will see you then. See y'all later here on the other side. While we wait, when NSF comes back. Alright. Artemis continues to roll back as we speak. Right now. It just sucks for the Artemis to roll back, but yeah. We've been having difficulties with this rocket. As you continue to roll back, it will be a while. We are going to continue watching this Artemis rocket to roll back as we continue on and on. Y'all, as we continue with this coverage. Artemis, roll back. Alright, we're going to continue watching this Artemis rollback. Right now we're only at 70% so far. We're going to continue rolling back today. We've been here, we're not going to stop until this gets back to the vehicle assembly building. Been here since 7 a.m. in the morning. Let's have this continue to get this to be at 100% so we can get to the assembly building all in one piece today as we continue watching the Artemis go all day. See y'all soon. I'll be back soon. Hello, right now, the Artemis rocket is going back to the vehicle assembly building because of an issue. We don't know what, but hopefully they can get back out to the pad from the April window. See y'all later. Hello. Hello. You're doing good. Brother. Talk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just.
On the core stage there, which is pretty cool. And doing some rough, never do maths on stream, but doing some rough calculations. I'm pretty sure the ICPS has just shy of 29 tons of propellant on board, if I am not mistaken. And
good morning. I'm still out here on the West Coast, but it does look like rollback preparations are. I mean, I don't think. I mean, the thing is that I'll go ahead and sign off. Thanks again for your time. Hope to see you again. But either way, and hope, and again, thanks. Thanks for.
Got it. Oh my god, you suck.
Me?
Kind of.
What did I do to you? Charlie, what did I do?
Hey everyone, long time no see. Seriously, thanks for your time as always. Expedition Grounds.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming names. They all suck. Monday, total opposite. Didn't just work, it spread. And people became Monday evangelists.
in chat. Are you gonna be a streamer when you're older?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sounds dope. You can make bank. You can make bank. No. You'll be on. 6, 7. 6, 7, Charlie. 6, 7.
Oh, that's 11 Okay, 11 p.m.
I'm a superstar. Oh my gosh, I want
Good.
this.
Holy weekly. Okay, I'm doing a Starship stream at 11 p.m. See, start to Dragon Undocks from the ISS at 9:35 a.m. 150. Hey, I got streams on stream. Okay, we're back. I have to continue watching this SLS rocket. This is going to be a long process. Right now, only at 70% contained right now. We don't know what, but yeah, we are going to continue watching this. Return. Enjoy the music as we continue.
Scribe is how you stop explaining the same thing over and over at work. Watch this. It'll change your life. Raise your hand if you've told your boss how to do the same thing more than once. Thought so. That's why there's Scribe. Go to scribehow.com, click Capture, do the task once, and Scribe will create a step-by-step guide you can share automatically. You ever walk someone through a giant process and know they'll forget half of it? Scribe
90%, 80 something percent, they're going to continue watching the Artemis rollback. How long that will be, we don't know. But yeah, it's almost back. Only at 80 something percent. Here we go. Continuing right now. See y'all later. See y'all later. And we are going to pause it here for the intro. BRB. We're going to go back to the live stream here in just a minute. We're just pausing for this intro. Sorry, chat. We'll be back to being live. We are going to do this every hour.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an
And here we go.
There's the deluge. Here's ignition.
Doubling up.
Did he just do a Kerbal? Back to the moon and beyond.
Put that in the big bag, you know.
Back at home, we all have a lot of work to do, but from here, that sure looks like a perfect flow.
Propulsion continues to be normal.
We did have an observation. 343 unfolds to go.
It's orange.
Water towers fly! Bingo! Right in the center.
Where's Jacqueline? There it is!
That was surreal.
That's not what we want to see.
No!
Oh my god.
Yikes, you bet. We don't need any more of these.
Hello, everybody. We are live.
Going.
Good. Hey, everybody. Apparently, YouTube is speak no evil right now.
And speak no good and no speak no anything other than emoji. Yeah. And then also out in the field, we have Jerry Pike, who's operating some cameras, as well as Max Evans operating some cameras in addition to our robot army out there. Let me just tell you, we have some spectacular views coming up in the remainder of this broadcast once we roll out and get some special camera vantage points. And you can see right now that roll along the crawlerway at the whopping high speeds of a little under a mile an hour, or approximately a mile an hour at this point. And I should also point out that Jay Keegan is the one who's pushing the buttons, pulling the levers, and is also the one who had been maintaining the tunes up to this point. Now, chat is kind of randomly working sometimes and not, but have no fear, we have other ways that you will be able to ask us questions in the meantime. So we also are live on Facebook, so the Facebook chat will still be available.
And you're there. You only have the rest of this Artemis, and now we're able to talk for the rest of this. And this is going at 1 mile per hour. Right now, from what I've been watching, everything has been going smooth. We've had a couple stops, but nothing that crazy. Seems like this is the opposite direction, like the rollout, where they seem to do the second half of the rollout in short order, like not really following it. They've been like making steady progress since they made the turn at the always left. Stuff extras are going down the hill. And that I know this. It's here now. They had to do the C turn before they get into the CAB. At this point, it's just the rest. I know, for people. Mm-hmm. When it's the roll back, after the player, so let's dress her service in the theater. Everything was looking good, and then we had issues after that. And then there's like that 12-hour period of time where everything was great. We woke up on Saturday and not so what. That was very sad. It was drank away. And then, yeah, back to here we are, chat. Here we are. That would be interesting to see the factors when they get back out to the pad, because they did achieve several of the test objectives that they basically had to the far from Artemis 1, including those two terminal countdowns. And yeah, here we are right now. When they get back out to the pad, even if they want to mitigate the possibility of an hydrogen leak and tanking test, maybe they don't have to do the full wet dress rehearsal. Maybe they just do the integrity test. They did a couple of weeks back. And we're finding ways to test the helium leaks, because that's our even used to project the engine up there to pressurize the tank to provide levels. Yeah. I believe that the valves are automatically actuated, needing that to crack. And this is the SLS second stage. And the question is is this something that can test, or is this something that they gonna have to bring back up to integrity work? And maybe they can pressurize. Apparently this issue, the vehicle had been ordered out to the second with dress rehearsal. I don't know if you call it NBA condition. If I can, but they have had additional flight history, and perhaps maybe the main propulsion is close to identical to the Atlantic second stage. We were just talking about helium. Maybe it's possible to do a validation test either in the time without going so cold. Maybe everything was from this year and fix it up there. Maybe could be Jefferson. My patient instincts out there going out to the power. Is there any concerns, especially with them fixing on the hydrogen side? Like, yes, we got it tested. Is there any chance that they could be on the ride back and then again on the ride back out to 39B? And I think it's an open question. But they did a press conference right after the let the dress rehearsal on the Friday. That was one of the questions I did. But she used to be the SLS program manager. And so, we're going to this helium issue. The next time they're going to roll an SLS vehicle out to the pad. They continue to play. And then we're connecting them and migrate whatever issues it might cause running out to the pad. They're going to do this again to Artemis II vehicle. We're going to figure out more quickly if they're going to use this workaround again, but sooner than later. And I think it's safe to say, once they go back out to the pad, they're going to have to do some kind of taking tests and verify that the series are and the first thinking test. It's a very bad one. B type stuff there. But just to go from 16% to the work just so it's 1.4%. Had to running it again. I'll take it. There is some level of concern from the outside looking in that if they were just to leave this alone and straight into a tanking test without doing anything, I feel like that would be kind of a head scratcher. But I don't know. And then just for the liquid is on the right, the left hand is the liquid oxygen, because hydrogen likes to find places to escape a lot more easy. But it's possible that there could be other locations on the vehicle. But this one's
Why can't I join?
sensitive because they're running the liquid oxygen through the quick disconnect. And so, yeah, that could happen. I think it's a question right now. I'm hoping that we get an outlook from them talking about what they're planning on doing to go back out to the pad. And even before then, they give us a bit of a hint with what they're going to do with the VAB. And the best thing is just to talk.
Why can't I join?
What are they going to do? Anything to tail system in the VAB, or where they basically go out to the pad and then we address when they reestablish to the back out to the pad again. And there's a lot of questions right now. And from the next semester, they said they'll do a more in-depth briefing later in the week. And we're already at mid-week. And we're going to see if they're going to say it either Thursday or Friday. Maybe it could be coming next week. I mean, there's a lot of question marks here. That's just a part of the concerns going into the rest of the Artemis II campaign. And I think they could get this thing off the ground. And then I believe it goes back. The go is always before April 2026. And do you think there's a chance that they can still get this off the ground? They're in the early April, and then they could go for the first, third, first, fourth, fifth, April, first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And do they have enough time to get the vehicle ready to be launched by April 1st, which is 5 weeks from today? We're almost there in 5 weeks, give and take. Even though going to need the VAB, they have the pad. And fairly, you would have to do tanking tests and then to address the issue with the hydrogen again. It seems like it's just the unknown. It's a known about these when this market back up. But no, it's just seeing two vehicles go out to pad and then have that shit after we're out to this particular spot. But would they just think this is the question? That's the question. And if they wanted to do that as an experiment, it could be an interesting experiment. You have time. Spending time. Go ahead. You do the taking test. Do the rollout load more or less. You do a test first without doing anything. And then see what you get. And then see if you get different results. very tough and important to see that sway there. The video, the vehicle move there. To brace the vehicle to this is a tall vehicle, but I don't know if we have any wind stock at the top of the vehicle tower. But they have one because it's up at altitude. Stabilizer. They are working stabilize the vehicles like roads like that. But the roads are connections, so they have to stay connected more into the booster ignition. And they have to disconnect one to further. So this vehicle, and then in the other cases, they're both permanently connected, and I think that's just the primary permanently connection with the couple and 20 or 30 degrees with a line. In this case, it's it has a name too. Disconnect. And then, yeah, they were doing a quick disconnect test. And then the connections, the different boats to secure them, then to swing back and shroud. In many cases, they have it's a matter of seconds. It's mind-boggling the type of engineering to go in it. You can see like the structure of things sometimes on the vehicle. It's like holding the mass and basically keeping it so it doesn't fall over. And it's just the way of the rocket. They're taking a lot of the brunt of holding things up. Right. If the vehicle is just holding this down, this is one of the exceptions. I don't know if they have the rockets thrown out. Yeah. What is this right here? My new post it, but boats and this is hard to figure out. And it should have used to be and hold down. It's a shuttle here they're called because of port post. And those boats do not have to be at mission and left off. In this case, you take the boats off and you start walking. Hello. Interesting.
Rocket launch?
No, it's going back to the vehicle assembly building. We're at the base of where the cornicles. The adapter is the stabilizer. It has to attach.
What you need, Chuck? What you need, Charlie? Yep.
Right, this just gives it the startability for these types of yeah. This is the one thing I love about shuttle. But we do have the support post there on top, but and it has an explosive in there on the top half. but for the vehicle to yeah, they pretty much are all fired. They're with them fired them up and not think of you do, and they just go rip it off anyway. But those were massive, massive and heavy. Yet they held them in entire stock. And then think about having something more massive and heavier, even more boats than that, then that's just mind blowing to me. And then you also have the orbital to go off the tank into something up to a certain degree when you didn't have it for shuttle. And that's to you have a bit of a lighter vehicle in comparison. The four segment solids and the orange external tank. And this is quite different. When you talk about the issues with leaks and hydrogen and all that, it didn't bring the tower with it. This is the mobile launch platform, which includes what you see is the tower here, which is at the that's the 39A. And that doesn't change it. Back in the roll out where groups they're taking the ground support. Let's see in this. Okay. So now over here. 90%, or almost at 100%. This is again the NASA is about the Artemis II SLS rocket due to a helium issue with a ICPS. So yeah, what that plate and that connection is only passing the gaseous hydrogen in the down vehicle which I'm not seeing any issues with. Is the one at the bottom of the vehicle where the orbital had, and yeah, it's a slightly different design. In that case, the day the route didn't miss a connection. The vehicle is already at the pad, and it turned out to be eventually chased it down. But it didn't chase it down until after the program has ended. But that the planes, when the like when they were being in production. In this case, it's still sort of unknown, and that's when those bigger picture questions starts being like here. And this is whatever you want to call it for this vehicle right here. What I say might do is try to find the root cause for this issue in between Artemis 2 and Artemis 3. At this point, they're gonna have at least 2 years when this is going to bad. When you see that when this is going to do go out to the final space shuttle mission. Yesterday was the final launch of the space shuttle mission, and it's quite wild to think that's a final, which was supposed to be doing something that high recently. Also, if it's been kept delayed its launch by 46 months. Go look at the NSF. This day's baseball history. I was gonna say which is the build. YouTube gets out together. YouTube is very bad right now. Guys, spam L YouTube in the bring this out. We're back beginning a little bit before 9:45 a.m. This is for 10% or so of this chart. Make sure turning this is to the something be to the A of B. Only just a little bit over 4.2 miles probably. But yeah, that's the number. Just English units. And that's the way I'm distance from the VAB to altitude B. And then go to get altitude A. You say go. The least from 298 days. They're in facility to get everything integrated after driving castle. And it's going vertigo there. That's where it does. Where to correlate good. I guess you could get to and you just have to drive it through the tire cavity. But I guess I don't want to do that. Drive through a whole entire cavity. Or that would just be rough. But how and this one is the engine 3. Yeah, you had to go and look at that there. This is a massive vehicle. This is a very massive vehicle. Massive vehicle. And this is the 8.4 meter in diameter, approximately height. And it is a large beast at the top. It's absolutely massive. This is just give how this thing says so for something 8 in my time. This was a large stubbier in comparison. But yeah, they've gotten super scanny. Then this became very but yeah, it's a man's where and this where from Everest stands. Like a huge vehicle for this huge vehicle chap. We're going to continue to roll back. And shoot getting this back and rolling it back. It's gonna get a little bit of time and announcements on Friday. There's announcements, there's a that should reflect that being within that minutes and Lydia freezing code done on Tuesday, so they decide to hold off on that. During it's pretty cold. I just turn it off that bad. Oh, 15 over. Celsius. Let's see, I'm make it feel long cold a lot. Yesterday or the day before was about 22 degrees Celsius. Wait. Facebook and you can power. That's in the fuck. If you don't know, shuttle had to change sides of something happened. Spain, Africa.
What is this rocket gonna do? Disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful, Holmes.
Hey.
Mess with the broadcast, bro.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live on YouTube.
You're not live. That's not your channel.
Yo, chat.
Exposed. Caught in 4K. Wait, go back. I want to see.
What?
I want to see. What?
Yo.
Oh, now he's live. He had 2 views, man.
Something's behind.
Oh, look, it's gonna be me right there. Yeah!
Yo, chat. Yo,
I don't even know what to do.
wait. What's your name?
Carlos?
Okay.
On YouTube? He's smarter than me. I don't know what he's doing.
How do I spell your name?
C-A-R.
C-A-R-L-O-S.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of my fans actually wants to say something to you. Yeah. They got something to say to you. Wait, continue looking. This cat. Seeing chat. Wait, plug your ears, okay? Plug in your ears. You're not allowed to look at my phone or hear me. Still not allowed to look. Or here. See ya. Yo, plug your ears. You're not allowed to. Plugging them. You're not allowed to hear this. Plugging. Gotta let you know you can. Get out. Here. But my fans chatted. Get out here, Carlos. Yeah, I don't see any. Go back. I don't see any. Go chat. Oh, well, I do. Wait, wait, how do I spell your name again? Dig, you said it! Hey, Carlos, come back! Carlos, come back! It's SpaceX Tatar Facebook in the threads, and you can see about everything happening at Facebook. But it's about 5:41 p.m. Eastern time. The roll continues. It's at the old days where they continue. The roll continues right at SLS on the way to the VAB. So there's a disappointment. You can see here's the police trying to cross the road. Whoop, whoop. Significantly, people here too. No. Quite interesting. Cockpit with the the ship changed on the head. The only thing that goes on here can spaces center. They're taking a while. There's no alarm. Yet there's still no fucking line. For the Cape Canaveral basic station. This is the multi-limited space port. This is very nice. Falcon. Go to recently where you see the launching the Kennedy Space Center. One day start maybe new SLS. Something like Falcon. That's like Falcon. Falcon. Trucks of it's on the Timothy to assemble the building. Hello. Where's that thing? What the heck? This is this vehicle. The whole line of cars. Oh, there is just this big whole line of cars. So if I drive it on the wrong side of the road. So same when that carries Apollo missions out to the top. I know where I'm a purple. And it's old, it's heavy, and there's a lot of complex parts, and you don't want those sticking up. And you can see the space truck is watering down. So right now, as I'm progressing along, see the space truck doing a thing. We got the cab. There's someone inside that cab doing the steering. Again, this has been a long stream, but yeah, I've been here. I'm surviving. So, this when what do you do for them? Oh wait, I drive the rocket. He's just driving the rocket right now, as you can see. You can see his driver driving this rocket, as you can see. But yeah, this is quite interesting driving a SLS. This is one of the slowest vehicles that's on the road. They're probably driving. They're going to go. That's the name of the game. And this is a long multi-tasking. They're taking videos, taking photos, and there's nothing else. Okay. As you can see, that progression still going here. This is one of the local ones. On top of the vehicle is the reason why this is swimming, because issues with helium and the state. Yeah, basically. Okay. I'm trying to fix the hydrogen issue. No, it's helium. It's helium, chat. It's helium. That sounds insane. Ding, ding, ding. It's been faster. Terminal accounts and transfer personal. King. All of a sudden, they had an issue in the upper stage, which I'm mad about that.
Okay, now we're gonna go backwards.
Transfer up with the ground.
Oh, keep going.
Then part, they had the statements that pressurize the tank at our levels. Freaking helium. I thought we were done. Let's blame hydrogen. No, not helium. No, it's gotta be helium. Blame helium. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bear. My son was a bear thing.
Blame helium. Yeah. Jar cat. Jar. If you want to show oh my god. You're gonna silence me to the moonstone. Oh dang. Wow. You can listen. We're blaming hydrogen. We're blaming helium. Oh, helium this time. Here. Here.
SLS CT ASMR. Stupid helium lines.
You can't type that in chat.
No. I mean,
Not
I'm
right
sure
now.
there's emojis that'll work for it, I guess. Look at that. Oh, that is a gorgeous vehicle. And I know we've been talking about the streaks that have kind of been added on the side there.
Yeah, you can see one of them there.
Exactly. That's why I figured this would be a good time to kind of talk about it. So what exactly are the streaks adding now that we didn't really see before, especially with shuttle.
I think they probably had some. Well, I'm sure they had some
to return back.
vehicle transitions from.
But yeah, they're just going back. Whoa, 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 yeah, boat gently down the stream. Mary, 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 Mary. I hate hell yeah. Yeah, y'all like that? Yeah. Blame Helium to that. Blame Helium. I'll be right back.
Measuring the G's around some of the avionics inside the inner tank there and elsewhere on the core stage, and so they added these strakes to try and mitigate some of that turbulence that they see in that part of the ascent, which is around the 1 minute point in flight, and so that's what those are there for. And they looked at some of these. They looked at different configurations for the solid rocket booster nose cones, and adding fence. I think they called them fences in some configurations, and after this they settled on adding these strakes. So there's a set on. There's a total of 4 of them. They basically flank each end of the solid rocket. There's 2 forward attach points, so they're on.
Alright, I am back. We just have the rest of this to go. 90%. At 5:55 p.m. Eastern. 2:55. Wait, but this takes my time. But yeah, where comes the lady? As you can see just how rocky this is. From the SRBs over there. I think that one's older. But yeah, if you look at the top of the launcher board system, that thing is wobble. But yeah, we got the chip to it. Yeah, it's surprising, like, it moves and really goes a bit as it's and you can see that there we shuttle. Look at the top of the orbital. You would be the same thing. Same thing. But yeah. After this is done, then there's another stream saying why everything happened. It'll be a 5 minutes. That will be a 10-minute stream, and then I end it. Then yeah. As you can see, the tail popping up and down. It's going bobbing up and bobbing down, up and down, up and down. There. This is an awesome view. It has been worth a long stream today. We've been here for 7 hours. On this rocket, this people to the moon. We still fight to this day right now. Other things. It's the contagious rollback chat. We're almost done. I believe in us. Like, this is so amazing. And you can see the world continuing just about a little over 8 hours after the world began. Already up to this point, by the launch complex site getting closer to LAB. So right now, the hope is that we can see that it's in the beginning people seriously because I think it's completely out of the question. To go of the membrane that to go without the line to the hydrogen tails and that specialty. So they possible day is March 11th. Their big challenge is that Aaron study said the whole issue is that the hydrogen leaks. That's still on to check the hydrogen comes from somewhere into the tap. Even like this start my baskets that the crew has to get out of the line to pull this or that thing anyway from 40 to 50 miles an hour off of for safety. But I heard about that. And then they're gonna test it again. Like, sorry, it's on course it is. This is on course it is. And it's disconnecting craft and putting them away. It takes a much time. Check out. Like when you're disconnecting stuff, you have to check. You have to guess. You recall, they rolled out to the pad. They rolled out to the pad on January 17th, even though the weather prevented them making the first. But to dress the rehearsal time, they were ready to start the countdown on the turn on. And they were thinking on the countdown. They worked very hard. Which was a good part for like focusing on purposing and more. And really for the vehicle to launch all that 2 week period. When they're gonna lose you about like 2 weeks before. Then you get back out.
Good job. Okay, ready?
They're wearing back out. Okay, that's fine. You're dead. I'm basically dead right now. Dot. Doctor. The fact that the SRB is so a big fat, or during the Artemis running campaign, there was the issue with the the batteries and then getting the certification for that. That they had to keep getting the extensions. We had to go back when American Day can read surround and then all the battery work for Artemis 1. For Artemis 2, they specifically made changes so they could access. Was it STF? And something that they did do at the pad, or now they're going to get the roll back. And they begin to say what before they roll back. And the last time we didn't get once we came the support tape step. There's a support table similar to the crew access for window level. We're getting ready to the termination. It sounds like the update that we got yesterday is actually they're going to have better access to VAB. We have to VAB. This things we don't have to because it's indoors and the delay in the rollback is maybe it was just a delay, so the platforms are okay. They're completely secure. Okay. In terms of lifting them, you're much better. Nothing can move. But so there's avoid some weather conditions in terms of just setting up this type of test. I think the big question that we're going to have is how much work are they going to do in the VAB and how long is it going to take for them to get that work done in the VAB? And because they do have they're talking about it, they worked very hard to get the vehicle to detank but even though they had the task that the narco had to repeat, it's not clear if 2 weeks is going to give them enough time. But in addition to all that other stuff, I think we're still wondering how much contingency time or schedule movements they'll have once they get back out to the pad again. As we get into March, the season we're going to change from maybe cold to a bit stormier weather because you could see a little bit of severe weather out there March, January or February. But I don't know how like to go to weather. That's how they got very lucky with the weather. But yeah, they did get lucky with the weather. Now back to this. So, this is, I think Max got this shot here. And we're looking at engine 1 and I think somebody put out the graphic with changing switch earlier. So engine 4 was actually the engine that had been replaced. Now the engine 2061. RS-1. These are the least one component. It is component in every RS-25 which on the STS-1 view from press site. They're 2047, 2061, 2059, and 2062. Flight SRB. Engine. Yeah. You can see on board cameras, you're basically looking at the stack and basically look at the camera stuff. Boarding like down live to have a daylight on. Then had the opportunity. We had to get lucky again. Hello. Not much third opportunity there. For a minute and a half, and I don't think we can see them. Except maybe in the holding, like on our Hello. So we had the daylight on. Which might be going to show that daylight conditions and during the early part of the launch and during the late part. Yes, no. So, hey, you could see for the engine section, you know, there's the poles and there's the a little bit, but what the things are doing on that is in cases of those VIB because what they're keeping the scenes are keeping in control to the temperature and humidity running around at 95%. Taking a while. It's a little part just well, that's fine. I've been watching me since 7 in the freaking morning today. 7 a.m. So yeah. Yeah, earlier today we didn't even have lunch. So earlier. Yeah. This is the expo window for Artemis. And the person that we go to. This is more than an opportunity to be. Although, In the daylight window to the time of February or going to but yeah, there will be some stuff but there's some other problems for myself to do it. I think they've been happy. Timeline for that the dating condition is not the issue, but have to keep in mind. That is of course the location of the moon. So that
Do something for once in your life.
Get to but most of them have to be Orion XL in order to power saving needs because it's a solar powered vehicle. And they will see parts of their flight, and if I recall, the primary for these windows on the vehicle not be in darkness for any period of 90 minutes. That is the maximum that can be collect.
You not have a tail. Like
The batteries inside can sustain the vehicle without amount of changing the thumbnail again. Change. Thanks. Change. Oh my god. Okay.
Good, good, good.
I'll check again. I'm gonna
I do something here.
typing in between.
Like, well, I'll go up there and just be their driver if they want.
But yeah, being able to learn and this time this is a healthy wow. And the orbitals have, I think some of them have, I said, theory PSO for extended duration of the power of the payload vehicle, which Columbia used most of the time to basically extend the amount of difference limitation of how long it could fly was the time was it different? Are you serious? Hold up, we're doing a verification check. Freaking now Google. Rock's gone. AI. He's using AI. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, chat. No. Okay, takes we didn't live fast to return not to stay. You know, high or ours for the first 20 for me, first 24 hours of the night. Straight to the moon 9 minutes after we left off. Work gives an opportunity to see the environment and the support system that they added in order to create later. How they function during the medium load and the exercise. Or that. Those ones. 95% so far. Oh, hello.
Charlie,
Hello.
my back hurts really bad. Had too many. Don't hit my back. Don't like that. Thanks, buddy. Here you go. Here's a sweet dad.
How about you get better?
Okay.
How about you? I'm sorry. How about you get
I've had so many back surgeries.
and you didn't tell me back surgeries are stop.
I know.
How much more back surgeries do you think you will have to go through?
No. I want to do more.
I tell him no more.
My back hurts. It's killing me. Does that go? They're not doing it, right, Artemis?
No, they're just running back today. Once again.
When is it gonna go?
What?
When is Artemis gonna,
Probably April now.
April?
Yeah, we're moving on to April. What's up, Chuck? Hey, I'm live streaming. What's wrong? You doing? Hey. How you doing, buddy? It's just somebody on the like control system. Yeah. This is the last part by wire. Yeah. Bad. Okay. Hold on. You get him. Oh, is he watching this? It was so confusing. You're gonna win.
Where's it at, Charlie? Do you know where the rocket launch is?
Florida.
Oh, it's in Florida? Here, you can put that down.
It's a part of marching dance.
That's pretty cool.
This is Artemis.
Did you see the one that was in California a weekish ago?
Yeah, there was one in California today.
Oh, today too?
Yeah, at 17 a.m.
That's pretty cool.
This is taking so long. But you're almost back. And the trajectory is basically something were to go wrong. It'll put you right back on the proper trajectory. And hopefully, I'm gonna test it out again. When the engine burns and crap. No, just see how things operate with people on board. This is a very good test. Of Apollo 8 and Apollo 10 of testing out systems and the flyby around the moon. But they had to put in as much as into testing without doing the landing and having a lander. Oh my god. Because the crew that among the Artemis wanted to include the crew demo of a crew demo in the first crew flight test of this system. First time they're putting the crew on board, then now it is taking a little bit more conservative, and they talked about that. Artemis went in the flight plan for being a little bit more aggressive, going into a lunar orbit, a type of lunar orbit. You don't have to run that far. Ding dong. They're thinking about all the time when this mission is because it's the first crew mission. They have, yeah. You have a board options that would reduce it in the amount of time that takes to get back to us. Because they make that. To a week away from Mars. That's everyone thinking that by doing it this way, you have the upper stage. Percentage. Type. But they might have to return to Earth in some cases. Or see, they're hoping that they don't have to do that. But they're considered report this mission. And they're concerned that there's Artemis.
Can you do that?
No,
Are you getting picked up right now?
What?
Are you getting picked up right now?
What?
Are you getting picked up right now?
live streams in level 3 are not like we have discounts.
This is one.
Nice face here.
What?
Nice face here.
We get to
Yeah.
I think you're getting picked up right now.
Oh, I'm streaming.
No, you honestly,
I'm not really
in
supposed to.
Excel,
That's what I was
you
doing.
start,
Miss call.
start working kids and sober and computer keeping goal, but not kids going to be a kid. And doing it to platinum not gold because it's really bad. Because you gotta get it.
Where's platinum?
Hey, Coach.
Are you guys picking up?
Acro friends, can we line up on the orange?
Is this? right below it says power swipe. Dates on there. It's on AA. So it's on
Are you?
last week you done the whole.
Oh, I forgot they're launching that space rocket. They're going actually in the morning.
I would have practiced.
They have the rocket. No, they're not landing. It's a lunar orbit. Oh, did it get taken? Sorry. No, she's landing.
Oh. 1 second, and then we go.
But yeah, this is continuing. Been live since 6:40 a.m. I got the end of stuff. Yeah, due to some technical difficulties, had to reset. A minute. Oh.
All day.
I'm sorry, Mom.
It's today. On Monday, that's where it's currently qualified. How do we tell that? Well, did you like today at all?
She was talking.
Well, there was no.
She found Coach Mercy.
Okay, it's funny. She won the long jump for 6th grade, and all the other girls who's well in long jump are like tall.
Can I say something real quick, Mom?
Then she took her, and I guess one of the 6-year-olds was like,